Hey everyone, this is a Bosch Classixx Vario Perfect washing machine that is tripping the power. I disconnected the motor, the plugs went to the motor and plugged it back in, and it wasn't tripping power. I know it's the motor, it's the issue. So what I do anyway, is to take out the motor. This is a video just to show you this. Is just take out the soap drawer. Nothing to do with the motor, of course, but this is just the way I do it. I put a rag in here, look down this hole here to stop any water coming up, because what I'll be doing is putting the machine on its the front, the front looking down. Just makes it so much easier, I find, to change the motor. So I'll just put a rag in there just to stop any water coming back up from the drum up and onto the board. Next thing I do is get a trolley. If you don't have a trolley, just lie down in a box, kind of a strong box or something. This is the front, lying down, face down. I'm going to put my trolley under there, okay? I'll tilt it back. Okay. And I just lay it down in its front here. Very gentle, very gentle with the machine when you're putting it down, not to damage it. Okay, there we go. Now this back plate here, this must come off. That's held on with a Torx screw. It's a T20 Torx screw. So we take that off now. Okay. Now the tools you'll need for this job are Torx T20 screw, 10mm socket or spanner, socket being easier and faster, flathead screwdriver, and maybe a Stanley knife or a snips. Okay, so look, that's the back plate off. Lifts off, put that to the side. Just that you level it off. Show you, put it back on. To put it back on after you've the little grooves on it, and you'll see where they line up again, and it just lines up with the hole there. Okay, anyway, that's for after. So next thing, please. Excuse me. That's it easy. So the next thing is the belt. Take the belt off. Clockwise, feed it off. Okay, like so. There you go. Belt is off. Next thing is to get at the motor, which is underneath here. You will need a flathead screwdriver, as I said, and a 10mm socket or spanner. What you do, and of course something just to cut the cable tie. I have that cut already here. This cable tie. That's your, I've plugged out. That's your plug going into your motor, and that's your earth lead there. Okay. So what I'm doing now is, actually I don't have a cut, I just have it loosened. Let's cut that there now. Cut away from you, just mind your hands. And of course when you are carrying out any work, make sure everything is plugged out from the wall. Okay. Like that. There's an under behind here. That's a daisy. No, there we go. Okay. So these are your bolts up here. There, one here and one here. We'll take them off next. 10mm, as I said, socket or spanner. It's just so much easier to work with the machine down flat. You can get that thing so much easier, flat on its face, you know. So we'll loosen these off here. Okay. It's a common problem in these Bosch Classixx Vario Perfect. The motor goes in them, causing the power to trip. It's unusual because generally the Bosch motors are very good, but for some reason on this particular model they seem to go. So I have the exact same motor, even though it's out of a different model. The motor's the same, and I'm going to put that in. And let's see how we get on. Because what was happening, as soon as you plug this in, it was tripping the power. Put your bolts safe as well, some are safe. You can find them after. What was happening with this was, it was tripping the power as soon as you plugged it in, which straight away is, I know myself, is the motor, you know. So what we'll do is, I go to the second bolt, okay. It's rocking a bit on the trolley, but it's not going anywhere. Yeah, second bolt there now, it might be a bit slow. I'm only trying to hold the phone some bit steady for you. Okay, there's your second bolt almost out. Okay, that's it out there. Now, okay. Boom. Put that to the side there. Okay, now this is where you need your flathead screwdriver, okay? Beautiful. Just for prizing out the motor, okay? So you just lift it up. So what I do is just lift up the motor like this. See it coming up? See the motor coming up there now? Okay, and I'm going to get it from the bottom as well, in here, just to prize it up. Because what it is going to head on with rubbers. It's been held on with black rubbers, and my work isn't great. There it is out. These are your black rubbers. It's kind of just kind of keeps it in place. So that's your old motor out. So I'll be putting in is this new motor here. This will be going in. So okay, spindle. See the spindle here? Spindle there, looking up. Okay. So put on these. Actually, what I have here now is the motor is rubber already. That can come out because we have one already in place on the existing on the machine. Okay, and there's none there. That's fine. So the spindle looking up. Okay, sit the two bottom bits over this. Sorry. Second now, I'm going to put on this rubber here that actually came off the last machine now. Okay, so as I said, spindle looking up. Put on your motor. Just put it on over the lugs where the lugs are. I'm sorry, no, this is all with one hand, so this is small and tricky for me. But we're doing our best, says you. There we go. Okay, have it on over that, on over that one, on over the rubber there, and on over the rubber there. So right, next thing you do is put in your 10mm bolts again. Okay, obviously screw them down tight. We'll do this one first, adjust your adjustable. Okay, what is it? Okay, tighten that lad down, and obviously do the same the other side. Just while I'm doing this, it's absolutely freezing here in Ireland. Well, freezing to us anyway. I know other countries get it a lot colder, but we're kind of used to not warm weather by any means, but kind of weather that's you can cope in easy. Like you go around usually in a hoodie or a light jacket, but this weather, mother of God, my toes have frozen off me. But look, the show must go on, doesn't it? So we'll put in this other bio here, this other bolt. No, sorry, no. This video, I usually wouldn't take this long to change myself, but I'm holding the phone, so it's taking that bit longer. But I hope you're bearing with me anyway. Okay, I'll just tighten this bio on here. Bolt. Just show you how to put on the belt and the back plate then, and that'll be it then. And well, we'll try it and just to see is it tripping power now. Okay. We're going to plug in the motor again after as well there, but we'll show you that in a second. Okay. Anyway, I hope everything's good in the world where you are. This whole COVID thing is causing mayhem. But thankfully, there might be light at the end of the tunnel with this vaccine. Oh, because it's kind of hard to put down days sometimes, isn't it? Just been stuck inside and nothing to look forward to. But look, you can look forward to the future because at least they have a vaccine anyway. Albeit it'll take time for everyone to be administered the vaccine. We'll get there and we'll look forward to the future, won't we? So that's your two bolts tightened, okay? Plug in your plug next. In here. We plug it out, of course. That plugs in. And plug in this lead here. This is your earth lead. Goes in there. Okay. So it's after pinning in there now a bit. I'll fix that in a second, and yeah, that's fine. And then now your belt is the last thing to go on. Okay, so here's your belt that we took off. Put on the belt, put on over the pulley, the spindle of the motor first, on over this bit. Here, okay. Just like that. And we'll just feed it on around the let's put this here. I wonder if you can see that now. I don't know. Can't really. I'm gonna try and do it with one hand. Okay. See it there now? You put on the left hand side first, over here. Okay. We're going to try and feed it around, but make sure it is on right. Now I'll go ahead. I know it is not. It's fine. Just push. Alright, keep the strain on it. Feed it around like that. Keep going around, okay? No, she's on there, look. Okay. That's your belt on. Okay, beautiful. Right, next thing now we'll put on the back plate. Again. There's little marks from where it was. You put these little corner pieces, see that? where your marks were, and that your hole at the end will line up. So there we go, the hole at the end now should line up some bit, which it does. You put in your back in your bolt here, your T20 little screw back in there, and put that back in there now, and we'll just try it. So like 10 minutes probably take 10 minutes to fix. Someone threw this machine out. I had motors in my workshop, and I'll have this fixed in 10 minutes obviously. Probably by the time the video finished, maybe 11 or whatever, but so we'll stand it up there now. Okay, just be careful again when you're putting it down, not to slam it or anything like that. Nice and gentle. Okay, take out your trolley or move your box or whatever you used. Take out your teeth out here. It's back in our soap there, like so. And I'm just going to plug it in there now, just to show you. Okay, in we go. I hope this won't trip over this time. There we go, we've lights. Happy days are here again. So we can work away now. For instance, spin. I just put it to spin. Turn off that if you ever want to just have separate to spin. And let's just start to make sure she's spinning and all that. And that'll be it. That's your drain hose here now. We'll put that somewhere out of the way. Oh. Pumping. I'll just give you one click. Make sure she's doing her thing. Okay, so that's my old motor here. Obviously that needs to be dumped, but the brush will still be good enough if they are still into them. Just take them out, they keep for spares. We dump the motor, pop off your little wire here at the end. Of course, doesn't want to come off when you're being videoed. There we go. Just push this in, lift it up. That's great into them. So that'll tell you, like, that machine was probably a year or two only being used, and the motor went, which is poor really, from Bosch. It's the other one that came off a bit easier. Push this in, lift it up, slide her out. Okay, get rid of that motor, no good to anyone. Anyway, listen, thanks for watching. Sorry the video took a bit longer than normally we take with the change the motor, but it was just trying to do things with one hand. I hope everyone's having a good day. If you wouldn't mind, I'd really appreciate if you gave me to subscribe to my channel, and because it just helps me put out videos. You know, it gives me a bit of time there as well to put out videos. If my channel grows and stuff, it'll be worth my while, you know. And also, if you subscribe, you know, it means you can come back to my channel if you ever need to get any more advice on a Bosch or other machines. I do all types of machines. So listen, thanks for watching everyone. Have a good day, and look after yourselves, take care and be safe. Thank you.